I don't know about you guys, but I hate grocery shopping. So I went to Walmart and that's where we usually do our shopping, or Kroger. I don't know if you guys know what Kroger is, because that must be like a northern thing, but it's probably the worst store to ever shop at. I was walking into TJ Maxx and there's these two old couples in front of me and they just walked so slow. I've never encountered anybody who walked that slow. Like you always see in the movies or TV shows and how old people walk, but this was the first time I ever experienced somebody walking that slow. I feel like there should be like some sort of like, you know, age limit, or not age limit, but just like capabilities of moving everywhere. Have the help of like hover grounds or something like that. Alright, so the first thing about grocery shopping is the parking lot. I don't know what's worse, the parking lot or putting away the groceries when you get home. So you always get the asshole to park in two different parking spots. It's like, if you don't know how to park, go back to driver's ed. It's like, do you have the decency at least to back up and try to straighten yourself out? Like, really? Are you serious? And these are usually the spots that are closer to the store, and it drives me insane. Or you get the people that doesn't know how to back up by turning around and looking, or looking in their mirror. Like, really? Do you really think those are just for decorations? There's been a few times where I was walking towards the store and someone backed into me like, hello, do you not see a person there? Really? Because like you have no excuse. And they kept backing up. While you're trying to find a spot, you want to try to be nice to the people who are walking into the stores. Well, come on. You get the people who walk diagonally when they're crossing, so they're not really crossing the street, but more like walking into the road, and you're more like following them. Dude, get across the road. Have you ever done that thing where you're crossing the street, you know the person's in the car that's pissed off because they're having to stop for you, so you do this kind of like shuffle, skip, run thing where you're not really running, but you're more like walking, but kind of at that point where you're not sure if you should run and you're not sure you should be skipping. That kind. Have you ever done that before? So that's what you do to make it look like you're trying, but really you're not really trying. Now going into the store, I think it's equivalent to driving on the road, because you're using carts. You got some slow people, you got some fast people, you got some angry people, and you like some people who just like to wander. There's things that pisses me off about grocery shopping, is that you always forget the list. My parents always wanted me to make a grocery list on what we needed and stuff. It's like, you already know what the essentials are: bread, butter, eggs, milk, those kind of things. But what's the point of making it if we always forget it? I kid you not, we always forget it. And have you ever noticed when you're shopping that you're always hungry? And when you're hungry, that means you're automatically in a bad mood. I don't know about you, but when I get hungry, I get headaches and I feel like I'm gonna throw up. So yeah, I'm in a really bad mood when that happens. Have you realized when you're shopping that nothing ever sounds good to you until you get home and you're like, man, I should have really bought that. Or man, I should have got that beef. Because it didn't sound good in the store, and once you get home, it sounds delicious. Or you always get the people who want to sell you everything and you're like, bitch, no! Are you ever the person who always grabbed the wrong cart? Because I always grab the wrong cart. And it's usually the ones where the wheels are spinning like crazy. Whenever you turn or when you try to push it, it makes this really loud noise. Like skidding across the floor, because the wheels are not going this way but more like this way. So it's just skidding across the floor. Or I get the carts where you're pushing it and it's automatically like going off this way or going off this way, so then you're kind of fighting with it, trying to level it out and try to go straight. Pissing me off. Or when you're shopping, you get all the way to the cash register in the front of the store and you realize that you forgot something in the back of the store. Pissing me off. Or the people who always stick in the center of the aisles. And I'm not talking about where you're supposed to be in the center aisle so people can get around you. I'm talking about people who put their carts diagonally so then you really can't get anywhere. And they're usually the ones that sit in there looking at some salsa. Like, acting like they don't know that people are around them. Bitch, are you serious? Or the thing that really annoys me, I'm a person that's going into childcare, so I know what it's like, but I don't understand why kids are running around being crazy. Like, come on guys. I understand, like, yes, it's tough to be a parent, and yes, it's, you know, whatever, maybe they have to bring you, but try to control your children. Like, seriously, they're running around, almost getting hit by other carts. These kids get swiped up by God knows what, especially at Walmart. Walmart's like really weird. Contain your children, are you serious? Do you ever get people who are like stare at you when you're trying to shop? It's like, you can feel somebody staring at you and you turn around like, whoa, bro. There was this one time where I went to go turn in my eggs, turn in my bread, and all that stuff. Everybody knows that rule. You always put it in the seat part, the little compartment where kids usually sit in the cart. Well, this person bags it up like, I don't even know. She puts the bread in there, and then she puts some cans in there. Are you serious? Like, I don't want flat bread. And then you don't want to say anything because you don't want to be that asshole. So you're just staring at her. Bitch, are you really gonna do that? So you finally load up your shit. You gotta go through the whole parking spot thing. You gotta watch out for assholes who are backing up like you are backing up too. So you're sitting there. Is this person gonna stop? Are you gonna stop? No, this asshole's not even looking. If he wasn't looking, he's gonna back right into you, and then it's gonna be a throwdown right now. So you finally get out of the parking lot. You gotta deal with the other traffic, which that's a complete different story. And so you finally get home. Has that ever happened where like you pick up the bags and you specifically tell the lady to double bag it, but she doesn't? So then when you take it out of the car, it busts all over the floor. Do you guys relate to this at all? I feel like a lot of people do. Whenever I talk to my friends, we just crack up about it. If you have any suggestions for our next video, please let me know. And please share this channel with everybody. Thank you for my new subscribers. And don't forget to favorite and like if you enjoyed this. So I will see you guys later. Bye!